Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey. Man, Mondays used to be so like sad, crazy, all this stuff. So that's how I do the motorcycle Mondays. Now it's just like boom, 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 boom. Like always, always, always like there's something going on. But I am so excited for today's episode. Now, this is what Jen will call why she calls me the Iron Butt Queen, because I just love the mathematics and it all and arranging the things. And then because the end result of it is a certification, your very own, that no one can take away from you. So that's what's amazing to me. So without further ado, I am going to bring our guest to the stage. What's up, girl? How what's going on?
Glad you're feeling better, Piper.
Yes, I know. Like it was so crazy. Like they tried to take me out. My pancreas and my gastrointestinal system was like I don't even know.
The devil is a lie.
No, like I was like, what is going on? Like this is absolutely crazy. I was so sad. I just kept saying, I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave. They're like, man, we don't even know what's wrong with you, so you can't leave. You can't leave. But I'm glad that's over. How have you been? Talk about that recovery. Like once you're off the road, like how that goes, because
it was crazy. It was crazy because like for the next 2 weeks, I kept dreaming that I had to get up. And I'm like, I got to get up at 4:00. Every time I lay down, it was like you only got 4 miles to sleep. You got to go to California. You got to go to Vegas. It was for 2 weeks. I was just scared to go to sleep because I was still on the ride mentally. 2 weeks.
Wow. 2 weeks. So how did that affect your real work schedule? Like, did you have to be up that early, or you didn't have to be up?
No, I don't get up for work till 6:30, 7:00. So like I had laid my clothes out, and sometimes I would just wake up and look at where am I? Like, am I in Miami? So it was mental. It was mental.
That's crazy. And that's what people don't understand. So we talk about planning for the ride financially, physically, mentally, like, will you be able to do it? But no one talks about the aftermath. Like, and I didn't really think about that either. Like, I think like once I get home, I'm just so excited to be home. Like I made it.
Yeah.
It's here. I'm done. But yes, there are some residuals that's left over from your ride that you still have to like deal with.
Yeah.
Aside from financial, like you said, that mental and that physical, your body's just jumping up. That's for 2 weeks is a long time.
Yeah. Like, every time I lay down, I dreamed. I dreamed I was still on the ride. Every night, I was still on the ride every night in my dreams. So it was when I woke up, I was like, it's over. It's like the ride is over.
Oh my gosh. And it's like prompted you each time to like, hey, get up, get ready to go. That's insane. That's really insane. So now that your ride is actually over and you don't have that those syndromes anymore, like it's making you feel like you have to do it, we have to do the reefs assessment. Yeah. That is what he always says. A ride is not a ride until it is certified. And for you guys who don't know, I'm going to show you her map. Let's see if we can bring it up. Let's see if we can put it on the screen. It was, man, a trying 10 days to say the least. Why is that not coming up? It is not. Why is it not pulling up your map? I'll have to show it on the phone. Let's see. Trying 10 days to say the least. So whenever you certify a ride, of course there's the ride itself. While you're on the ride, there are a lot of things that goes with it, which is why a lot of people do not opt to do iron butt rides, because they're like, I rode the ride, I know I rode the ride, because you have to collect all the receipts. When you're collecting all your receipts, not only do you have to collect receipts, but you have to write your mileage on top of the receipts and take a picture just in case you lose the receipt. Show them what it looks like to go through 48 states in less than 10 days with those. And so, how do you have them in bad days?
I have them by days. I numbered them 1 through 48. And I also put the mileage on each one. So just one of my receipts I know I don't have, but I have the picture. I don't know how that happened, but at least I have the picture.
The picture.
So out of the 48, just make sure you, well, whatever ride you're doing, just make sure you have that mileage on there and a number. Like the only thing I would do different is like this is one. I should have put Florida, like in big bold letters, and then the rest. But I didn't do that. But you could clearly see my first state was Florida, which is where I started.
And that's a good idea too, especially if you are doing the 48 states, so that you know for sure that you have hit all of the states, because there have been times where an individual has completed the whole ride, or at least thought they completed the whole ride and missed the state. Like that is
Hurtful.
I can't even fathom.
I can't even feel his pain.
Mm-mm.
I can't.
That happened on 48 states. It happened during the IBR, the Iron Butt Rally. They had to go to 42 state capitals. Some people missed Rhode Island. Some people missed New Jersey. Like it just.
Let me just give you that right there, because I was in Massachusetts. Just let everybody know this is Reef's route. Shout out to Reef. Hell of a route, the best route. Instead of going around, we went like this. And I was in Massachusetts, and I said, what happened is before I got to Massachusetts, the GPS took me somewhere else. So I got off and had to get back on. That's how I missed Rhode Island. So he said, go get Rhode Island and then bed down in Maine. No, I'm 100 miles from Maine. I'm going to go to Maine and then I'll bed down in Rhode Island. He said, all right. All right. So I went to Maine, got Maine, rode to Rhode Island, and had nowhere to stay. Remember, Piper? Because you had to get me a hotel in Massachusetts. Yeah. There's nowhere to stay on Memorial Day weekend.
It was, and that's what part of the planning goes to, because you have to make sure of what your surroundings are and the events that are going on around you and during that period of time. Because again, you went on a holiday weekend. Like if there's like a football game or a baseball game or
and then Rhode Island is small. Small.
Yay big. Yay big. Like if you don't go through it, like it's hard to just touch it and come back out.
Yeah.
That's
so,
definitely
so what I did daily, I had a list of states to hit. Every time I hit one, I checked it off. So that's how I was like, wait a minute. I ain't get Rhode Island like that. I mean, how you think I would have felt if I'd have reached New York and didn't get Rhode Island? I'm just check them off. Check them off. Even if you don't make what state you're supposed to make that day, check off the ones you did make. That way you won't forget.
Absolutely. So we kind of did that too on ours. It was listed in as well, the map that I'm trying to show you guys here. Let's see if I can turn it sideways so you can see more of it. It's color coded. So when you color code it, you know if it's a blank state, then you have not entered it. And this was her map. So this is what we did on a daily basis when we did ours. We colored in the states as we went along. So we knew like, oh, that's what's next. That's where our next route was. That was like really good to do it that day. So now you have all these receipts. What are you going to do?
This paperwork, I'm at a loss. I don't. It's the ride log. Okay, so I put my name. What date do I put? The date I started?
Correct.
Okay, so I started May 30th.
And so what she's doing now is filling out a paper version of the application because she wasn't able to, utilize Spotwalla. There is a much easier way to turn in and certify your rides. You can do it with an online application, and there are literally prompts that you just put in place, like your start point, your end point, how many miles, what ride you're certifying for. But you also have to have your Spotwalla link, which her partner who she was riding with is the person who had the Spotwalla. So she was not able to utilize the Spotwalla. Now she can put in her Google Maps route as well. Like she would have to list all 48 of those gas stops. So that would be Google makes 10, I think it's 10 stops. So you would have 5 Google links because you have 10, 10,
Yeah.
and then
And
like
see, she had an iPhone, and I have an Android which uses Bubbler. However,
Mhm.
I had Bubbler on my previous phone, and it didn't carry over the app. So all I had to do is get next to somebody that had it, which I had nobody that had it. I realized that morning that it wasn't the morning that we was leaving, May
Mhm.
30th, that I didn't have it. So I let Mr. Nebo know, hey, the girl I'm riding with, I'm gonna use her spot wallet. So she rolled with me up into Delaware. Koki, shout out to Koki.
Shout out to Cookie.
Yeah, so once I emailed him again, hey, she's no longer with me. He said, I tell you what, Princess, just make sure you get a receipt in each state. So with that being said, which I won't do all of this during the show, this particular sheet here. Now,
Mhm.
Piper, what do I do on this sheet? Do I write down all my 48 stops on this sheet? Okay, okay. I can remember to do that.
Yep.
Okay, so I would do the date, the time I started, the time zone, my motorcycle odometer. Okay, the GPS, I won't need
So
that, correct?
So that your GPS miles would be from your start to finish, or what your route said it would be. So Reef should have how many miles his route was. So say
Okay,
it
but see,
was
no, he didn't only do the 48. He
correct.
did
He did
right.
something else. So you'll have to, but he still had to go past those parts. You may not have stopped at the points that he stopped at. So say you were going from Miami to Jacksonville, but he stopped in uh what's the one that starts with the O? Um
Orlando,
no, not Orlando. Oak
Ocala.
Ocala. Say he stopped in Ocala. Just because he stopped in Ocala and you didn't, you still had to go past Ocala to get to
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville. So that's the same amount of miles. So you can still account for that. He just has multiple stops in between there. So just like if you went straight from Miami to Jacksonville up 95, you're passing Ocala, Orlando. Um, what else is that way? So I can say if you went to Tampa, you didn't have to go all the way over to Tampa and come back. But if you just
Okay.
went straight up and you stayed along his route, but just didn't stop at the places he stopped, it's still going to be the same amount of miles. So that's
Okay.
what your GPS miles would be because that's what your route said. Now your actually odometer miles is going to be your starting miles and your ending miles. So you're going to subtract your starting
Uh,
from your ending to
I'm
get.
lost. Now I'm lost.
So your GPS. So you see where it says GPS at the top. You
Okay,
know your
let's just do the first 2 states and then let's do that. So my start date is, why do I have the 23rd?
I want to show you guys what she's filling out too.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I started May 23rd, not May 30th.
Let's see if we can get your.
Okay, so stop 1, May 23rd. And I started, okay, here go the military time, Piper. Mm-mm.
What does it say? But if you left in the
Oh,
morning,
no,
it's not
no,
going to be no
325.
good.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. 325. So 325 a.m. time zone Eastern. And my odometer was 11162. Location, Jacksonville, Florida. Circle K. Okay, now do I go ahead to number 2 and then I worry about the GPS part, or?
Yeah, so isn't there a place that says odometer as well?
Yes, right next to the motorcycle odometer, it has GPS ODO, which, like I
Yes.
said, I didn't have any tracking device,
So
so I don't.
ODO is your odometer. So that's the
Right.
number that you wrote on your receipt. That is what you put there.
Okay, but then I have 2. I have the motorcycle odometer and the GPS ODO, which I don't need because
So, correct, because
I
you
didn't have no
didn't have that.
GPS.
Yes.
Okay, so I will finish these. So now we good with that.
Yes.
Now, so let's move on to ride description 48 and 10.
Correct.
That's the
48
only thing I
states,
put there.
48 states in less than 10 days. Correct.
Okay. Okay, so my next paper is application for ride certification, or do I do the paid package options page?
You're going to do the package options page because you're going to pick what you want. Like if you want there's a
This is additional.
license plate, that's additional. Yeah, you can get
Okay.
the pin, the patch, the license plate, all of those things go with that part there. Yes. So that's not something that you have to do now because you can pick whatever your options are.
No, but see this. No, see this is my question for this is I know I got 1,000 mile.
So that's a whole
I
separate application.
right. So that's
Yeah, you're
that's
going to do.
so
Mm-hmm.
I would have to get another ride log for that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nested. No.
So it is going to be nested. However, you can, unless that day, so say you're writing in black ink, you can write in blue ink those, say, 10 receipts, and then you can put uh, brackets around those and up the side, right? SS 1000 nested. So then on the top where it says ride description, you would have 48 and 10 days or less, comma, nested SS 1000 because you're applying for two things.
Okay. So also
And that's just an
I'm a,
additional $20, so that's good.
okay. So
So
I'm also
remember,
applying for the 1,530 hours. But that's like if you look at my daily,
mm-hmm.
I know I got a couple of them in 30 hours, but like I say, I didn't know how to do it.
36 hours.
Okay, let's see. Did I get the bum burner silver 1,500 miles in 30 hours? Which I don't think I did. I may have.
So that's what I was trying to explain to you on the phone. Like I think
No,
people feel like they are only in that day, but you have to remember
no.
it's the start of the time zone. So when you're west and coming east, you lose that hour, but honestly, you keep that hour. So it's almost like
Hmm.
it seems like you have 25 hours because you're an hour behind in your game
Right.
and vice versa. So whatever time it is where you start is the time it has to be where you end. So say for instance, you started at 4 a.m. on the
Hmm.
East Coast, and now you are in say Chicago, which is central or whatever the case may be. So now in Chicago, it is going to be 3 a.m., but technically it's 4 a.m. East Coast. So that is
Okay.
where your clock would start, and vice versa.
Hmm.
If you start 3 a.m. in Chicago and you're going back to, say, Miami at 4 a.m., is when it'll be 3 a.m. there. So it looks like you have 25 hours, but you really didn't. It crossed the time zone.
Right.
That is what time it is there. So that's what you really have to look at. I know you have your days in
Oh,
pounds.
okay. But see,
You have
okay.
to,
So the fact that I have my days, at least I have the states next to them, so that'll kind of help me out.
but
I
some
don't.
states are in two time zones, so you got to
Yeah,
be
I don't think I got the 15 and 30. I don't think I have that.
what about
Um,
15 and 36?
well, I don't know. Look, okay, do look at my day 5 and my day 6. Okay. My day 5, was 988 miles.
So that's
My day 6 was 772 miles. But let me give you the states so I can see where I was.
and the times.
North Dakota.
So you're in North Dakota. So that
That's
is
mountain,
central.
right?
No, depends on what part of North Dakota.
Oh, jeez.
Because it's central, and because once you get closer to Montana, then it's changing. So, what time does your receipt? What city and what time?
Okay.
And remember, your 988 day, you got to look the day before and the day after, because you may
Okay.
have gotten 12 miles the day before that can add on to that next day, or 12 miles the day after.
Okay. So right now we're going for what, the 1530 or the 1536?
No, we're right now. You're trying to see if you have another 1,000 with from the 988.
I know I didn't. I only had one. Well, I didn't. Okay.
So where did you start on the
Okay.
988?
So my 988, I was in Fargo, North Dakota.
So viewers, this is what you have to do. That's why this is so intricate. It's nothing simple at all. That's why if it was simple, everybody would do it, and everybody doesn't do it because it's not always that simple. So you're in
Why
Fargo,
don't I just send you
North Dakota,
everything?
and what time was it? But we'll do this one real quick. What time was it on your receipt?
Okay. It was, oh, they're so old. It was, oh God, my eyes are terrible.
You need my glasses?
Mm-hmm. Remember, I left mine on
Look,
28.
need cleaned off.
I can't tell. I can't see the time. I can get it off my phone. I know that, but
Hey Bolo, hey Justice, how you doing? So
hey,
yes,
Justice, I can't see you, but hey.
she's asking if you use Google Maps. And yes, you did use Google Maps on your Android.
You had to say it like that. Your Android.
Yeah, because if you had your iPhone, you could have had Spotwalla, and this would have been null and void. Null and void. You can't see your time.
It does. There's no time on here.
It has to.
I'm looking. I don't. There is no
So
time.
if there's no time on your receipt, then that's not a valid receipt.
It's in my phone. The time I took it.
Right, but your receipts are supposed to have the day, the time, the address.
It has everything. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. It's in 5804.
No. There's no 58. It can
I
only go up to
know.
2359.
So you trying to say I don't have North Dakota?
So if it's 5804, are you sure it's not saying 458? You started are the minutes first? And that was the beginning of your day?
No, I don't think so. No, yeah, that was the beginning of my day. That was my first state.
Okay, so
That
that's probably 4:58 a.m. most likely. If it says 58, does it say 58 semicolon 04?
Yes.
So it's backwards. Okay. So where did you end? What's your ending receipt?
My end receipt was Kansas.
Okay. What
Okay,
city?
so
What city? What city and what time?
Missouri. Let's see, 27, 28. Kansas City, Kansas at 7:56 p.m.
You did not stop at 7:56 p.m. with 12
Yeah, I did.
left. and you didn't ride to. So don't you put them eyebrows up in the air?
What? I went North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, Kansas. I bedded down in Kansas.
You had 12 miles left, and it was not even 8
I was
p.m.
tired. I was tired. Remember, you said, Princess, you don't want to push 20 more miles. I was like, I'm tired. Remember, I couldn't see. I had no glasses.
At 8 o'clock, it's not even dark. It's not even dark at 8 o'clock.
I was uncomfortable.
Kansas City, Kansas. Okay. So where did you, so the day before that, what time did you end?
The day before that, I ended in Minnesota. Let me get that receipt for you.
Yes. Let me see.
Danvers, Minnesota.
Okay, hold on one second.
And I'm ashamed to tell you what time I stopped.
What time did you stop?
5:37 p.m.
Oh my God. So, and that's what I was going to say. Because 24 hours from 7:56 would be 7:56 the day before. So that's what I was going to ask you. Do you have receipts around 7:56? So you stopped well before 8 o'clock. So that's it.
That's when Reef say, if you keep stopping, you're going to be hurting in the end.
So go to the next day. What time did you start the next day from Kansas City, Kansas?
Okay, my next was Kentucky.
No. When you started in the morning, you had to get a receipt when you first started your day.
What?
It should have been in Kansas City.
I thought I just needed one receipt per state.
You do only need one receipt per state for the 48 and 10, but when you're doing your miles per day, that's how you know. So then if you're not like, how do you know what time you left in the morning? Like, if you don't have a receipt to start your day out. You know what I mean? Like, understand, like, you stopped in Kansas City, Kansas, and you got gas. So that's why you have that receipt. But the next morning when you get up to start, you get a receipt either from the hotel when you check out, or you just buy a stick of gum just to start your
This
day.
my miscellaneous bag. This is the bag that had nothing to do with the 48. This was gas,
So
food.
what day was Kansas City, Kansas? See if you have a receipt from that.
Kansas City was my 5th day.
And are those labeled that way, or no? You just stuck them all in there.
I'm going to send you all of this. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to do none of this.
Listen.
Now, what I can do.
Do you understand?
The words that are coming out of your mouth?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, do you see why they're important though? Like, because even so you stopped Kansas City at 8 o'clock. So when you left the next morning, what if you left the next morning at 4 a.m.? You started your day at 4:58. So from 4 a.m. to 4:58, that's 60 minutes. You had to ride 12 miles in 60 minutes, which would make this 988 day a 1,000-mile day. But if you don't have verification to say what your mileage was when you started and when you stopped, then you can't, you know what I mean? Like you can't, you could have claimed that if you had Spot Wallet, because they can just put the whole trip in there and they can pick out points because it's all on that dotted line.
Just dig the knife in deeper.
But you have to have like a, you know what I mean?
I understand, but sadly,
So that morning when you woke up from Kansas City, Kansas, what did you do?
I don't know. Wait, what I did? Wait, let me find a receipt. Hold on. This ain't even got no city and state right here. And I got IB4. That meant I was trying to do an iron butt on the 28th. And I was just, and I don't even have the mileage. It's not even on this receipt. This is the miscellaneous bag.
So Dolly Justice is trying to help us out. Sis, let me let you on. I can't even click the link, Justice, on the Facebook post. So let me see if I can send it to you, because we need some help. She is absolutely right. She is saying to, hold on, I'm gonna copy this so that she can come on, because clearly she knows exactly what we're doing and struggling with. Let's see. Let's get her on. I'm gonna send it to her. She is saying, and what she's right, you can lay them out. Like just lay all your receipts out in order. And then you start with your miles. But if you only put miles on the ones that you're claiming 48, it's going to be hard to decipher what goes in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got one. I see a gas receipt for New Mexico with the miles. It don't even tell me.
New Mexico, we're in Kansas City, Kansas.
I know. Okay. Okay, just listen.
You are funny to me.
I am gonna mail you all of this.
You
And
don't have to, because there ain't no way.
Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to do this.
There ain't no way.
There ain't no way.
Absolutely no way.
Okay.
Yes, Clayton, I'm definitely feeling better. I appreciate you for that. Thank you for thinking of me.
Arkansas.
That's closer.
Okay, that's the 7th day. That's the 951 mile day.
Okay.
Look, I got a
Okay, so let's
I got miles on that receipt.
Hey, little mama. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this. So on day.
Oh, I found Kansas. Okay. Oh no, that's Missouri. That's Missouri. Sorry, Kansas City, Missouri.
Right next door. So what's the time on it?
Okay, the time on that is 1938. 7:38.
Yes. So that's before. That was before you got to Kansas, because you stopped at 1956. So if that's 1938, that's before. You want the one right after that. Like right
after.
You want one this right.
I need one for Kansas. So you're saying Kansas or Kentucky, either or? Because my next state was Kentucky.
So why'd you go backwards?
I don't know. I wish I knew that. I would have had this all ready for you. Okay, that's Texas. Like I say, this is my miscellaneous bag.
You couldn't have left Kansas and went to Kentucky.
I did. I ended up in Kentucky by mistake. It wasn't even time for me to hit Kentucky. I don't know what went wrong, but thank goodness I did, because I got my bike serviced.
So how did you go from Missouri to Kansas and then back to Missouri and then to
Kentucky? No. I went from Missouri to Kansas to Kentucky.
No.
Yeah.
No, look, your map has you. No, that's your purple. And that's your. This would
pink.
This would be two different. This would be your your Kentucky would be, or your Missouri and your Kansas would be the same color as Kentucky.
I didn't do them in the same day. I did Kentucky on my 7th day.
So you left Illinois and went to Missouri and then Kansas, and then you went back through Missouri again?
No. I went North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, Kansas.
And so how did you, if you went to Kansas and then went to Kentucky, then you went back into Missouri again?
Probably, but I hit Kentucky and then I went to Tennessee.
So then look for another receipt for Missouri, because you would have gotten something in Missouri before Kentucky. You won't have to send them to me, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
There's no way.
So just really quickly, I'm gonna try something. God be good to me. I want you to get your day 7. Tell me what your starting time is in the city for Louisiana.
Okay. We cooking. Arizona. Why am I in Arizona? Alabama. Oklahoma. Am I going the wrong way?
You're looking for day 7. I know you have Louisiana as the start.
Arizona. Oh, that's Arkansas. Okay, Cali. Okay, something wrong. Okay, I gotta go deeper somewhere. Uh, Michigan. Okay, what is this? Kentucky. Okay, Kentucky. After that is Tennessee. Should be 31. That's the receipt I'm missing. 31. So 32. Oh no, there goes 31.
You're looking
32.
for your day 7. You don't have
Okay,
them. I thought you
Alabama.
put them in.
No. I got them written by states.
So you're looking for
So
Louisiana.
I'm in the right area. Okay, Louisiana, you said, right?
Correct.
Lake Providence, Louisiana at 8:03.
AM.
It don't say. It don't say. Let me look at my next receipt. That'll tell me. Hold on. Yeah.
Because what
Because
you're
I got in Arkansas at 10:24 a.m.
okay. So 803. So what's your Mississippi receipt?
Okay, that's 33. Mississippi. Tomb something, Mississippi. 2036. That was at night. I know it because it was raining.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Okay.
got the mileage on there, 33,660. Well, I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Okay, so what's your Texas time and city?
Okay, that should be after Oklahoma. Texas, Amarillo. The time is
Please be after 8 o'clock.
it's a hotel receipt. 9:40 p.m.
All right. We might be cooking with grease. Might be cooking with grease. Let's see. So Amarillo is Hill Central. Okay. So, and so is Louisiana. And you said Tuma what? Mississippi?
Tomb something. I can't pronounce it. TOOMSUE. Tomb. It's cut off, but it's
There's Toom Suba.
that's it.
Okay. Okay. So that gives you, so you stopped at 8, and you stopped there at 9. From to Mississippi to Lake Providence, those miles in between there, which I'm assuming is more than 50 miles, will add to your 950 day, which will then bring you to over 1,000 miles. Let's see how far Toomsuba, Mississippi to Lake Providence. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's 197 miles. So from there to, so from 8:36 p.m. on, what date was that? What's your
What state?
Mississippi?
Day 6.
What date? So May
Um,
29th.
that was May 28th.
So from 8:36 p.m. on May 28th to 8:36 p.m. on May 29th, you rode over 1,000 miles. So looking at your receipts, your Texas receipt was 940. In your miscellaneous receipts, see if you have anything else in Texas or between Texas and Oklahoma that's somewhere around 8 o'clock, or this right before like 8 o'clock, 8:30 p.m. And then that is how you find your 1,000 miles. So it's not always just what you have for that day. Because Amarillo's far into Texas.
Ooh. Mm.
You should have something in like, because you had to get more gas. Maybe you stopped in 8.
Amarillo, Texas. 5:30, 5:02.
What you mean?
You told me to find a receipt with Texas.
Right, you already gave me Amarillo. You gave me 20.
But that was the hotel. I got up and got gas.
That's when you left in the morning. Before,
No, I bet it down that night in Amarillo.
right.
And I got up that morning and got gas in Amarillo.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I need a receipt before you left, not after you left. A receipt before, somewhere between Oklahoma and Texas. Before you left.
Okay, so that would be the 29th, you saying?
Correct. On the 29th.
What the fuck?
A receipt before the 940 Texas receipt.
Child, I see one for Loves at 2:39.
Like 8 o'clock.
But I don't know where I was at. Okay, that's Kansas City, Missouri. You don't need that.
Oklahoma or Texas.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back in my goodie bag.
Yes, it will be in your
Wait,
goodie
I
bag.
got a bag on the floor. I got like 3 bags. but they all labeled like what the hell?
With the Leonte? With the Halle Berry?
Okay, you say something from Texas.
Yes, Texas or Oklahoma. Yes, little
Oklahoma.
mama, this is definitely work. But I know you would have your stuff down. Like this is good for a first timer who did not have spot walla at all. But this is why I think too people don't take the time
Wait,
to
I found a Powerball. I'm probably rich.
girl, you better check it. You better check it
Okay.
quick.
Another Powerball, a Mega Million. Okay. That's Oregon. This a hotel. That's Mississippi, Meridian, Mississippi. Look, I ain't even scratched these.
What is that? Oh, you didn't scratch them. Girl, you might have some thousands of dollars.
New York.
Justice is not 3 bags. You probably got it. I know if you in a New York bag, you in the wrong bag. You gotta go down south. We're looking for Oklahoma and Texas. When you were in Mississippi, that was better. You so did you only took pictures of the ones that you wrote your miles on, and you took pictures of every receipt that you got?
Okay, well, I got a folder on my phone that says 48. And I got another folder that said miscellaneous. I think. I can't look right now, but I know I took a picture. Because Reeve told me to make a folder. So I have both.
So it's probably not going to be a big piece of paper. I doubt, because the big pieces of paper are hotels. So it's going to be something small.
I keep seeing Minnesota. How long was I in Minnesota? Idaho.
That's the wrong bag, because that's north again. It's not
No,
big.
they all in one. That's South Carolina. Hold on. What's this?
Where are your glasses?
I don't know. I think they're outside in the car. I don't even know what this is.
You probably never called that gas station back to see if they found your
I
other
don't
bag.
remember which one it was.
That's why I told you when you got to your room to look for it right then and call.
My mind was gone.
I know.
I'm getting warmer, I know. Oh, that's Indiana.
I'm telling you, you are in the wrong bag. If you're a
No, I'm in the
Minnesota,
right bag. It's just that they all in here together.
so you don't even have to look for the state. Look for the date. You're looking for May 29th. Maybe that'll be easier. Look for the date. You don't even have to look for the state.
Oh God, this is so small. That's Missouri. Ohio, Illinois. 29th. We getting warm.
Yeah, you want the 29th. That's what you want.
Okay, this shit ain't telling me where I'm at.
And if you have a whole bunch of Minnesota, what was put that?
I don't know.
Put that Minnesota that you just had over to the side, because you said you keep seeing those, because that's your 988 day.
Okay, it's too late to put that to the side, because it's
okay.
Okay, this don't have. This has gas 342.18 at 243, but it's at a Love's. I know what number Love's, but I don't know where I was at.
What is the time and date on the receipt?
May 29th at 2:43.
No, we want 8 p.m. We're looking for 2,000 hours.
You say Oklahoma?
Yes.
Okay, I got one for Oklahoma. 1913. No.
Yes, 1913 would be good. What is the miles on that receipt?
34468.
34468. What are the miles on your Tomb, Mississippi receipt?
33660.
All right. And that's your one at 8, the 2036.
I'm sorry.
That's your 2036. The time that was on there is 2036.
Which one, Tune or Oklahoma?
Tomb.
Yeah, 2036.
Okay, and you said 33660.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 1913 is 34468.
Correct.
Okay, so you need another. You need one. We're getting close. You need the one right after that receipt because you're off 100 and something miles. Yeah, one right.
Would that be the 29th or the 30th?
The 29th still. Still the 29th.
Mm.
Not the see this is what you do. Like you have all so she has 48 receipts that she has to have so that she has something from each of the states. And what state do you think you lost?
I think number 32. I know it's in my phone. But I got the picture, but I don't the physical.
So you just have to print it out. You're gonna have to print it out to put it with your things. So she has those, but then there are miscellaneous receipts that she has that are not in order. I know for hours, I had, I want to say 65 receipts, I believe. So, in the way she has all these bags of receipts, I know she's well
No, they
over.
separate. That's separate. Like
No,
I said, the 48 was.
They're separate, but you still have more than 65.
Yeah, but when I send them to you, they're gonna be in order by dates
and times because you won't have your your glasses. So this will be we're going to have to do a part 2 to this because obviously she's going to do her 48 state application, which will be easy because she's just writing down each of the 48 receipts that she has. That's going to be, but finding, so we know for sure she has 1,000 day. We believe that there are I believe that there are 2 other 1,000 days, and there may be a 1,536 hours somewhere in there as well. But again, I would have to have them all in front of me because asking Princess with no glasses is like, no.
So part 2 will be Piper telling y'all what I got.
What she actually earned, because this ain't it. She got this bag and that bag and a photo bag and her glasses aren't there. And this is, people think this is tedious, but it's actually like the fun part. Like, dang, I was here and here. And then when you're looking back at your receipt, you're like, oh, I remember this. Just like she said, oh, this is Mississippi. I know it was at night because it was raining. And so you recall that day all over again. It's just like, man, that was a crazy time. Like I really could have stopped there. And even the day that she stopped at 5 o'clock, 5:30, then the 7 o'clock day, then the 8 o'clock day when she only had 12 miles left. Who does that? Who stops with 12 miles? You could have went to the store and got a receipt and went back to your hotel. 12 miles isn't even 12 minutes at 60 miles, 60 plus miles an hour. It probably would have been like 10 or something like that.
I was
Something that
uncomfortable.
definitely would not have killed you.
I was
What did
uncomfortable.
Gorilla Blue say? You get
Don't tell me you're scared. Tell me you uncomfortable.
and you get under uncomfortability quick. Don't be trying to make your receipts neat now and fold.
Day by listen. Should I line them up for you per day per
Yes,
stack?
yes, like 1 through 10, and then these miscellaneous.
I'm gonna line them up too, but they not gonna be with the 40. I don't want to confuse you.
No, they don't put them with the 48. Yeah, and label that bag the 48. Like, and then you'll fold that, and then your miscellaneous will be in order, but you'll put it on the other thing. Hey, Tiff. Oh, you can't see I can't see the people on Facebook at all, but I can see people asking and talking. I know you got to do your scratch offs. You don't want to do your scratch offs and see if you won.
I don't even know.
How many? You have like 3 or 4?
I know. I was in New Hampshire. Let's see if I got some money.
I like New Hampshire.
From a quarter. Because a quarter, if you scratch it off with a quarter, is good luck. Anything else is bad luck. Hold on, let me get a quarter.
She said anything else is bad luck. Let's hope she win. Let's put it in the atmosphere. Princess gonna win some money. Princess gonna win some money. Then she'll be able to go back on another trip. But she won't be uncomfortable.
Okay, no.
I don't know if they throwing them receipts around because then they're gonna get lost. Then you'll be like, I had in Minnesota and I don't know what happened to it.
Let me see if I got some money. Now, why would I leave the state without scratching these tickets? Why would I do that? Yeah, who's gonna fly to New Hampshire?
If you got some money on that ticket.
Well, so far I ain't got no money. Let's see here.
You sure? Can you see it?
Now this I can see. Uh-oh. What that thing say? I know you lying. Wait a minute.
I know you lying, or bad I know you lying.
Wait. Wait, let me look now. Wait. It says 1X.
So
now, anytime you have something that says a 1X and they don't, I think I got $400 here.
Put it up to the thing so we can see.
Look.
So
it don't never have a 1X, like, whatever the X is, you win, even if it's not up there. But I think I might.
I think that's the multiplier, but the number, whatever your numbers are up top, you have to have that number somewhere down at
so you trying to say I ain't got $400? I've never seen a 1X and you didn't win.
So what number is above the 1X?
400.
No, what? So what are you matching? Are you matching numbers or are you matching symbols?
You got to match the numbers. So that means if ain't a 6 up there, I ain't got $400?
So
what you trying to say?
What are your numbers at the top? Your numbers.
Okay. It's not a 6. You know what? I'm gonna call New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next ticket. Where I bought this at? North Carolina.
But I ain't too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too far.
Let's see here.
She said just sign it on the back and mail it in with a copy of your ID and they're going to send you your money if you got something. She's going to the next one.
Okay, this one. Oh, child, I can't see. 31, 34, and 46. Okay, I ain't got none of that so far. 3, 21, 49, 7. Ain't got none of that so far. Wait, did I say I had 30? No, 46. You know what? 31, 34, 46. And I ain't went on that either.
Put them to the side so you can look at them when you have your glasses on.
Okay. And this one is from where the hell? God, I can't see that. Where was I? South Carolina, another one. Now I know I can't even understand this. Okay, these are winning numbers. Okay, my numbers. Uh, and this is a $10 ticket. I want to spin. What that mean? Match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers. Win prize shown for that number. Reveal a 5X, win 5 times. Shown that number. Win a spin, go to the Players Club app to spin the wheel.
You gotta download the Players Club app.
Now that's it.
Shoot, you don't know what that spin gonna be.
That's it there. Why I got to go to the app?
Well, said send him the New Hampshire ticket and he'll take care of it. I know that's right. I know that's right.
Well, I got to go spin the wheel, y'all. I'll let y'all know on part 2.
Right.
What I won.
Once you spin the wheel. Oh, what if it's another spin? And then
I know.
3 more spins.
And then I got a Powerball and I got a Mega.
You gotta go online and look for those.
Yeah, I gotta go online and check that. Where was I?
Somewhere on Wednesday and Saturday.
Oh, I can't see. Jesus. That's sad. I can't even tell where I was at. North Dakota. Oh, I was in North Dakota, but that was true. Okay, so I got to go on the app and spin the wheel, y'all. We might have 500,000. Mm-hmm.
You might.
Listen, the wheel got 100,000, 1,275,000, and 500,000.
Those are the only things on the wheel?
Well, we don't know. That's probably just play.
Oh, it's like the wheel, like
yeah. So I got to go on the app.
You're gonna get something unless you hit the 0. You're gonna because if that's the Wheel of Fortune wheel or the
right, it says go on the app.
Yes.
Spin the wheel and reveal your prize.
Yeah, you're gonna yeah. Justin said, get them glasses, girl, so you can see.
Just know if I'm a millionaire. When y'all see my Facebook say, I retired today.
Not you rocking back and forth thinking about it like, yeah.
Just not going down. I retired today.
Oh,
then you'll know. Mm-hmm. But in the meantime, let me get this together.
We appreciate you guys for hanging in there with us. We know this. Telling you, this is really raw footage in action. This is
the good thing about it, though, everybody. The good thing about it that she's excited to do this, to accomplish this for me. Like I would just say, forget it, just get my 48. But she's not gonna let that happen because this is a challenge for her.
Yes, it's definitely a challenge, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And her application, though, it's a 5-page application. So do not ever, never know, not download. Well, now they are working on Spotwalla for, they are working, Spotwalla for Androids without going through Bubbler. Like you actually just have a Spotwalla app on your phone and you take pictures, upload it, and it builds the map right for you. So they are testing that out right now. iPhone people still have to use SW Tracker. Those of you who already have Bubbler, download it, continue to use it because it uploads. And or you can get a tracking device like the Zolio, like I have, or the Garmin. Is that right? Yeah. Like this. Like my baby here. So you can get the InReach Mini. I have to charge it. This is a tracking device. You can use this as well, or like I said, the Zolio, or if you have there are other ones that you can use as well. This was very easy to use, as well as the Zolio. I didn't want, but I messed up on this a couple times. And I didn't want to mess up during the rally, so I did. My auntie, shout out to my auntie Deborah. Thank you so much. She got me a Zolio for the rally, so I have these two. But I appreciate you guys. It's been Motorcycle Monday. Look at Princess concentrating. Oh, wait, she on the side. Trying to get her receipts together so she can mail them to me.
At least I know this. At least I know this one is an iron butt. Cause
Oh,
see,
the
look.
one time. Oh, you put the.
Yeah, I know that one because I'm looking for receipt number 25.
You have to stay tuned. We will. This is a 2-part series.
Yeah.
We
will know if I'm a millionaire the next series,
as well as how many certified rides she actually accomplished. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have a bag of receipts that you need help with, definitely just inbox me. I will shoot you my address. You can send them to me, and I will definitely work through them and help you get your. That is my goal, to get as many people ride certified as we can, because it's such a beautiful accomplishment, and like no one can take it away from you, and then you can like frame it, talk to your grandkids about it, like on days that you're sad like I am when I can't ride my bike. I just flip through my certs like, I remember this day, this was so nice. They're like my little preciouses, and it's the most beautiful thing ever. So then it brings me joy as if I'm riding again that day. So thank you. Yes, Justice said she enjoyed us. Good night, sister. So much. And she's closer. She can definitely show you how to do them too. We're gonna get her straight. Because what's your next ride? You're trying to do the True X? Is that what you were talking about? Which one? You're
no,
doing
I don't think that makes any sense because I did it already. Okay.
you
What I'm
did
gonna do? I'm gonna do a couple of I want to do the ride around Texas. I want to do.
you know you can do the ride around anywhere. So you're
Yeah,
in
I know.
Florida.
It's like 4 or 5 of them I want to do. But
Okay.
what's gonna happen next year? I got a list of places I want to see, so I was just gonna incorporate it into a ride.
Gotcha.
Now I really, really want to do Canada, Alaska, and whatever I want to see it on the way there, on the way back. So I'm working on that.
Okay. So you have to do yourself a favor and not just stop in Hyder, because there's so much more to Alaska to see. What's that? So much more. Like especially if you go up through like Toke, that's like just it's beautiful. It's amazing, because that'll get you close to like Fairbanks, and you go to the North Pole and see like the antelope, which are like the reindeer. It's just amazing. The whole state. Definitely my favorite part of Alaska was actually southern Alaska, like Homer. Because when you go down there, you can take a ferry over to another island where you can hike and whitewater raft and sightsee, and it's home, and the best apple fritter in the whole wide world. Like when I tell you this thing tastes like it just came out the grease, and it was crispy and flaky and soft and chewy and gooey and good.
And it's Alaska.
That's in Alaska. That's down at the bottom in Homer, Alaska. Yes, but that's also where, well, all over Alaska are big moose and bison and buffalo, and I don't know what that one thing was, but it was crazy. I had to get all that stuff off my GoPro because I haven't even yet to decipher what is on there. But yes, you gotta. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, yeah, wait till you see it. It's gonna be like amazing, absolutely amazing. So I thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next Monday. It may not be the finishing of this depends on when I get them. But there'll definitely be a part 2, and we're gonna see if she's a millionaire and she's retiring. See y'all later.
All right, guys. Thank you.